ERIADOR.
So ERIADOR's biome and resources are, the biome is a desert, we have a volcano, and we also have a river, and the two main resources in ERIADOR is gold and limestone.
Our main cultural universals.
So this is the history of ERIADOR. So John Ariad was the founder of ERIADOR, and there was a quadrant war that lasted from 1789 to 1801. And after the quadrant war, all the quadrants remained in peace.
The government. So this is the government system for ERIADOR. It is in a democracy system, and it's a mix of electoral and authoritarian democracy system. It is where citizens vote for their leaders, but the leaders' rules benefits the people. So we are going to do a little role play that needs everyone's cooperation. So we have two candidates, Daniel and Melanie. And so they're just going to give a speech about how they're going to improve the country. And because of time limit, they're just going to give a little small one. So let's start with Daniel.
So I'm Daniel Yip, and I will improve this country by strengthening the walls and making all of you as safe as possible.
Hi, I'm Melanie Wu, and I will improve the country's economy and government system. And please vote for me.
Okay, so now we're entering the voting system. So anyone who wants to vote for Daniel, please raise their hand.
What if you don't want to vote?
No. Okay, so who wants to vote for Melanie? Okay, so now we have our new leader elected, which is Daniel.
Thank you.
Now the citizens will give some opinions about how he should improve the country, but we're going to skip this part due to time limit. Thank you.
So ERIADOR's economy is based off gold as our currency and jewelry. The main jobs in ERIADOR is farmers and bankers, because farmers can harvest the crops that are planted near the river, and they can also guard the camel that is used for transportation in ERIADOR. The bankers are used for keep track of our money, and we also have limestone and gold, which is also used as our main construction.
The religion of ERIADOR is free because we value freedom and equality. So there's no really fixed religion of ERIADOR. Everyone can believe what they want, but you cannot force religion onto others because that is a violation of one of our values, which is freedom.
Free choice, culture,
ERIADOR's food is based off crops that are harvested by near the lakes, which is served as our side dishes, and fish that are fished from lakes that are going to be sold in the farmer's market. Camel meat is served as one of our traditional plate in very important events, and we use carved bone that is left from camels as utensils.
So we're going to be handing out some of the camel meat hashtag steak, and if you want some, you just raise your hand. That there's a specialized learning system and 30 grades in which you have to pass a test every single month to move up, and if you don't pass the test, then you can try again the next month and the next month, and you keep trying again until you pass, in which you follow your profession, and at the end of the 30 years, the 30 grades, you can graduate as fast as possible.
So the architecture of ERIADOR is there's a big dome surrounding the country for protection. Because ERIADOR's biome and its resources, there's a volcano and there might be sandstorms, so we need to have a dome to protect the citizens from these natural disasters. And keeping the freedom, there will be doors at the dome. And for equality, all citizens' houses have to be on the same height.
Okay, the fashion of this is the fashion of ERIADOR. So because we have a warm climate, we wear flip-flops, and most people prefer shorter hair. And snake braids, aka French braids, are used for like keeping hair back. And we wear shorts and short sleeves and shorts for hot weather again. And gold and lava rock zodiac jewelry is very common. Like this. I'm not passing it out, it's gonna break. So, yeah.
These are the biographies.
Okay, so John ERIAD was the founder of ERIADOR. He grew up in a poor family, and he was born June 8, 1789, and died September 23rd, 1856, and he was the first leader of ERIADOR.
Regina Burke is the leader of Quadrant 1. Her birthday is on the Quadrant Day, which is December 13, 1844. Her job is to support and protect the country by solving the issue that is currently happening and contacting with other leaders about how to solve the problem. She is also supposed to be helping out poor people that is in the quadrant by providing them with shelters and food and advising them on how to find jobs.
Rosa Owens. She was the first most successful female doctor in ERIADOR, and she discovered a medicine called seroconoma in 1920. No, she discovered a medicine for seroconoma in 1920s, which saved a lot of people's lives and calmed people down. And her job is to heal and cure people, but meanwhile she has to invent new medicines for unknown diseases. And she also values ERIADOR values, which is safety.
Luke Mason was a soldier in Quadrant 4 and started off in a poor family. When Quadrant 3 rebelled and threatened to overcome the country, Luke Mason went to war and gained fame by defeating one of the powerful generals and showing the ERIADORian values, safety. He lived a long and peaceful life after the Great Quadrant War, we will pass around some of our artifacts.
Okay.
So
I'll pass it around, so you can hold it and have a look at it. So my artifact is the 4 quadrants of ERIADOR, and you see the blue part, which is the river, is in the middle of the 4 quadrants.
Show it here, please. Go ahead, honey. Keep on talking.
It's in the middle of the 4 quadrants, and because of the rich soil, all the plants and crops will be planted by the river, and the houses will be at the side of the quadrant, which is like the orange and the gray part, because they're made out of wood and limestone. And yeah, that's basically how our country set up.
So this is the ERIADORian wall. So it stretches out past around the ERIADORian country, and it faces the wind that is blowing. So because the wind in the desert always blows in one direction according to research. So the sandstorms always generates in one direction. So the ERIADORian wall will stretch out and will protect ERIADOR from dangerous sandstorms that may come in its way. Thank you.
All right.